Hey YouTube, we're going to make some 38 special shot shells with some BBs we salvaged from some shotgun shells. I'm thinking they're 8s, 12s, something. We did one as a test here. We'll do another one on video. Seemed to work really well. We fire it into this envelope here. I don't know if I can get it right for the camera, where you can see all the this side here. I don't know if you can see all the holes there or not. So it's spread out pretty good. I mean, this isn't real resilient, but ought to be at least as resilient as a little snake's hide. We'll test it with something with a little more resistant, maybe. Our test we're going to load here. So we're using tight group. What was it, Austin? 3. Yeah, 3 grains of tight group. There's no load for this anywhere, so you look this up on your own, figure this out on your own. I couldn't find this in any book, so do not load this. Use this information at your own peril. You are responsible for your own safety, not me. So let's prime some up here. Now decap some, prime them up, get them charged. I don't know why that one didn't want to start into the die. And there we had a double feeder. Okay, I can hear that in here. I'll get nailed copyright. No music. Another one of my boys outside there, probably watching Facebook or YouTube videos. And I dropped it. This is a nice thing about having somebody here to help me. Well, that one didn't prime right. It didn't feel right. And I just kept pushing it. Which you shouldn't do, because if it don't feel right, it's not. That one there's primed okay, so we'll drop our charge here. And then what we're going to do, we're going to pull that one out. Double check that we're getting the charge we think we're getting. Let my scale settle out here. I put that one back in. That one was a little heavier than what we want. Go up. As long as we didn't turn anything. Take that next one that's trying to feed out of there. You want to be careful. Make sure all the powder came out of there. With any progressive press. Now it seems like it's back in line. This one's lighter. Substantially lighter. We're going to drop another one. Take that empty case out. It's trying to feed us till we get this straightened out. That one there I know ain't right. If it gave us anything. Because I really didn't reset the powder measure because I didn't go the whole way down. So this time we got a charge. Check it. Snake it out of here. Make sure our pan's empty. We're getting an accurate measurement. Make sure we're getting everything out of the case. And that one is right on our target. I'm not going to say that load too many times. Once again, that load is not in any book. So do so in your own peril. Don't come back on me and say it's my fault. Because I told you not to use it. So then we're going to piece of pasteboard that we cut by using a 38 special case. Where's the thing you cut it on? Just tapping with a hammer out of one of the boxes for the Loadmaster turret, and we just cut out our over powder wads and then our overshot wad. Now I started in the case. Now I'm going to push it down so it's on top of the powder, nice and even and straight. And that one turned. Oh, we'll bring it up out of there. And I can't be guaranteed of that charge right now. I don't know if some powder came out while I was getting that wad out of there or not. So we're going to try it again. The ideal thing, I'm pushing them down with a brush to clean out primer pocket holes. The best thing, I think, and I don't have anything, it's the right size. I think a pencil that ain't sharpened, nice and square in the end, you could push that piece of cardboard down in there. Nice and straight and even. You just want to put it down there till it touches the powder and it's realistically flat. You don't want to pound it down in there. And have a compressed charge or anything. It's not like you're pounding in black powder into a so I'm just using a 0.7 cc Lee dipper. It takes about 2 of these, and about 2 of them weigh, well, I'm spilling them everywhere, but 2 of them weigh right around 100 grains. And since I'm having difficulty getting the dipper filled up, but it weighs around 100 grains, and it's just enough room for the shot card to go on top of it. So I'm just going to dip in there till it's up there at the top of the case mouth. And I'm going to take another one of my shot cards, and if I can't quite get it in there and get it started right, okay, but I can, so then I'll put it in my Loadmaster here, and what we're going to do, we're going to loosen up our lock ring on the bullet seeder die and turn that down just a little bit more to try and give ourselves a little bit heavier crimp on the top of that casing. To hold that overshot card in a little better than you normally would put on little heavier crimp than you would necessarily put make sure our overshot card's down inside that crimp. We didn't get a primer that time. Are we out? So we're gonna spit this one out. We're gonna drop that one out of there, and we got our nice crimp on top. Now what I'll do is I'll go right around the top of this, along the edges, with a little like Elmer's wood glue. Let it dry good to create a little bit more of a seal there, so that under recoil it doesn't shake them out. When you shoot one, it don't shake them out of the other ones. So we'll run along here. Make some of these up. No primer on that one yet. Got a primer in there. Finally got them fed down through. What we'll do, bring that out of there with our powder. Push our over powder wad, little piece of cardboard. I don't want to act like it's really anything but that. Now you can also get the little shot cups, capsules like you see in commercial loaded shot ammunition, but and I don't know if anybody's looked for them, but right now they're hard to locate. So if you want to make some shot shells, to deal with some snakes or whatnot. In the meantime, until you can get the regular components, This could be a way you might want to do it. Or at least you might want to try to do it. But my advice is get a pencil or something like that you can push that little piece of cardboard in there nice and straight and square. Alright, we're getting kind of long here. We're gonna run out of time, so we'll load this one. Put our crimp on it. We had one. Alright, so let's load some of these up. See if they're going to stay together under recoil without the glue. Do a little test fire here. Put that piece of white cardboard behind the trash can outside. Or that jug if it's empty. Set it right out there. Hang on. I'm gonna get ready quick. All right, bring that jug in quick. As you can hear, yeah, they definitely need a little bit of glue or a little bit harder crimp. The paper wads want to move. They didn't dump, but they want to move. You can see here, I punched through this jug pretty good. I shot a little low. It's embedded pretty deep into that. It went through in places on that heavy plastic cap. So it ought to do in a snake. So we'll put some glue on top of them and see if that keeps them from moving. If not, we'll put a heavier crimp on there. And we'll let you know how it went in the next video. All right, you guys have a good day.